What do you think?
I think we're dead meat. Real dead meat.
You're dead meat! Go ahead and laugh, you guys. If I ever find a little bastards that did this, they're dead meat.
Welcome to the Dead Meat Podcast, an extension of the YouTube channel Dead Meat. I'm James.
I'm Chelsea, and we're engaged, and we like to get scared together.
Mm-hmm.
I have my ring back.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I actually have a ring now.
Now there's proof.
So I thought we could play a game today, and I can't believe I haven't run out of game ideas. I somehow still keep coming up
Well, you
with
were going to do a repeat. At first, we were going to do the tagline one, but you came up with a new one.
Mm-hmm. We can still do the tagline one at some point soon, because that one's fun. But I came up with a new, very exciting game that you can play along with if you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk this episode about the film studio, The Asylum.
Asylum.
I know
that's
you're
right.
familiar. If you're,
I've been in the Asylum office
that's
before.
right. Oh,
Had
that's
a
so
meeting
exciting.
with Asylum.
Yes, I love it.
Just a general meeting.
You're among a lot of interesting people, as we'll
Oh, yeah?
discuss. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Some fun casting in some of these. So the Asylum is a studio that produces what I think they call mockbusters. Mockbusters. They are not rip-offs. They're not parodies. They are mockbusters. Very different. And they
That's
started.
so specific.
It is. I'll explain the difference. But they started they were kind of like an offshoot. Not an offshoot. It was people from Village Roadshow, which you would recognize their logo if you saw it. It's like the stripy looking V. These people from Village Roadshow started the Asylum, and they originally were just making these straight to video, super low budget movies, mostly horror, which is why we're talking about them on this episode, because I think they're kind of known for their horror stuff. That's what I associate them with. They're behind Sharknado.
Yeah, Sharknado has to be their biggest thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And they also do what do I have? Z Nation on Sci-Fi.
That's right. I think that was kind of one of the topics of the meeting I had with them.
That series has decent reviews.
Yeah, that's
people
what I've
like it. So they originally were just doing these low budget horrors that weren't like mockbusters of anything. They were just weirdo like B movies.
Were they the sci-fi horror movies?
Yeah.
Like Sharktopus or whatever, shit like
Those
that?
are later.
Okay.
But yeah, they were kind of. I'm trying to think of what the original ones were. I mean, they were just low budget horror.
Okay.
I think that's maybe why I have a bit of a soft spot for them, is they are so the business model of like, they remind me of the mentality of like a Roger Corman or a William Castle, where they found a niche and it works and they don't care what you think.
Yeah.
And I kind of love it. And I also love, too, that in the era of now, especially IP being more powerful than ever and copyright being more powerful than ever, that we have a company that has been sued so many times and been like come after so many times by big studios because the studios think you're just ripping off our stuff, but they're still doing the thing, man.
Yeah.
You know, they're sticking it to these big studios.
I'm curious as to how I'll feel about them after this game.
Yeah. But apparently what happened was, so they're doing these original movies, and then they did a really low budget adaptation of War of the Worlds, which they did it at around the same time that Spielberg's version came out. And I guess Blockbuster ordered a ton of copies of their version, and they were like, oh, I see. This is what we could do this now. Just a light bulb went off. So, yep, that was like they changed their whole business model because of this War of the Worlds. I don't know if Blockbuster made a mistake or what.
Let me tell you, they definitely did.
They really would have been, you know how, do you remember the Amanda show or All That, where they had Blockbuster?
Oh,
and
yeah.
you would go there and they would be like, instead of it's this.
Better, much better.
That's literally what happened here.
I think
Blockbuster became Blockbuster and got this like weird
exactly.
War of the Worlds that's not the one you want to rent.
Dude, you know what's crazy is I just wrote that joke into a kill count that
so
hasn't come out
weird.
yet, but it's better, much better
It's
reference.
better.
Much
That's
better.
weird.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah. Brainwaves bouncing around in here. So, okay, so a mockbuster it's these movies, and I've seen a bunch of Asylum movies. I'm not ashamed to admit. I've seen so many of the ones that we're going to talk about. Ones that I didn't even remember I'd watched. And then when I saw the title, it just brought back all these memories of like renting them from Hollywood Video and watching them with my friends. But so on the surface, it'll seem like, oh, this is just going to be a straight parody, or it's going to be the same beats as whatever movie it's like borrowing its title essentially from, but the plots are always different.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why they're not parodies.
they're not parodies, and they all have their own original stories and characters. They're not going to really resemble whatever they're.
I think that's probably why I avoided them as a kid, because I either wanted to see the real thing or like a scary movie type parody where it would be hitting the beats that I knew. I didn't want something that was entirely new, but like using the title and recognition of something that was bigger budget.
Yeah. So with all this in mind, the game we're going to play today is I'm going to read you a movie title, and you have to tell me if it is a real title from the Asylum or if it's fake. I made up a bunch, and our good friends, the Grussels, made up some too.
Thank you, James and Erica.
Yeah, listen to our Dungeons and Dragons podcast with James Grussel being our dungeon master. I'll link to it in the description. D&D. So, yeah, that's what you gotta.
Okay.
And you also, if you tell me if it's real or even if it's fake, you tell me what movie it is a mockbuster of.
Okay, that can't be hard.
Some of them are tricky.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how good I am at writing Asylum titles. There's one I came up with that I might give Asylum a call out. I want to make it.
I have the number.
I think I would. I think this would be a very good movie.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel pretty passionately about
2020.
it. I'm about 12 years late for it though. If we wanted to make a timely mockbuster.
Okay.
So that's a
Like
little
2007 movie.
Yes, I believe 2007. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start you off easy.
Okay.
Snakes on a Train.
Okay, that's obviously Snakes on a Plane, and I think that one's real.
That is real.
Okay.
I've seen it. I rented that when it came out. I don't know how I'd even heard of it. I think maybe I just saw the cover at Hollywood Video, and because the cover, and this is like one of my favorite bits of trivia ever, the cover of it, and so the poster is literally of a giant snake eating a train. And I guess that when they were screening this movie trying to get international buyers, it says, and this is a quote from one of the guys at the Asylum. It's from an Adult Swim article. I guess they said there was a group of Japanese investors who were disappointed that there wasn't a scene where a snake eats a train, so they went and put that scene in.
Oh wow!
And that's how the movie ends: as a giant snake just eats this train. It's honestly
spoiler alert,
pretty incredible.
But that's the thing with these movies and the Sci-Fi Channel movies is that so many of and I'm sure it's different now when you can do more with less and with CG and everything, but definitely high school, college age for me, so like late 2000s, it was always so disappointing because it never lived up to its title or its premise.
It rarely ever
You never got to see the crazy monster that was in the title because they couldn't afford to show it. Nowadays, I bet they can.
Oh, I mean, they show that. They show the snakes on the train. They don't look good.
Yeah, that's
the snake eating the train doesn't look good. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the plot of that. There was some I think a Mayan curse or some. So it's not anything like Snakes on a Plane.
I never got to see Snakes on a Plane.
Are you serious?
The thing
we're gonna have to do that for the podcast.
I will always remember that when it came out because it was such a big internet movie.
Oh yeah, I saw it at midnight.
Yeah,
and
clearly,
I was too young to see because it was rated R. And we were 16, I think.
Oh, okay.
So my mom took us to the movie and fucking sat through that shit with me and my shitty friends. And we decorated her car. We tied a bunch of snakes to it. So we drove to the theater with snakes just waving around on the highway.
I'll always remember that it came out when I was at band camp. And that's why I missed it. Because it was this movie. I was a fucking nerd who was on the internet.
Yeah, I'm
loved
sure you
the
were
idea of this
super
movie
into
coming
it.
out. Did midnight premieres all the time. I was at band camp when it came out. I was so
It was a
disappointed.
good midnight movie. They confiscated all of our rubber snakes beforehand.
Yeah, I bet.
Because, they knew we were going to toss those things around. Yeah. Okay, that's Snakes on a Train. Next up is The Da Vinci Treasure.
The Da Vinci Treasure? That's fake.
No, that is real.
Okay, from the Da Vinci Code, I assume.
It is a mockbuster of the Da Vinci Code featuring...
Colin Hanks?
No, that would be hilarious, though. Lance Henriksen
Oh, no,
is in
Lance.
the Da Vinci Treasure. That's kind of a tongue.
The Da Vinci Treasure.
The Da Vinci Treasure. It doesn't roll off the tongue. And C. Thomas Howell, who I know as Ponyboy from The Outsiders. but
Oh,
I'm trying to remember what else he's in. I mean, that's just how I know him.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Da Vinci Treasure.
Lance. I'm not surprised that Lance Henriksen was in a Asylum movie.
Dude, whatever. Get paid, dude.
I feel like that guy just wants to get paid.
Yeah. I mean, we live in a society where you got to get paid, man.
Sure.
To live. 666 The Child.
Oh, this is another one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm assuming this is an Omen parody.
It
Or
is.
not parody, I'm sorry.
It's a mockbuster. It's better.
Much better. This one is fake.
It's real.
I'm-
666 The
okay.
Child.
I'm starting to fall into the gambler's fallacy. I'm like, the last few were real.
We're real, yeah. I think I did a good job at
Okay.
interspersing real and fake. And by
Yeah.
that, I mean not really paying attention to where I put them.
But it's not fake, real, fake, real, fake, real. That'd be too easy.
Nope.
What was that one about?
I don't know. That a lot of these don't have Wikipedia articles.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Was it The Omen, we assume?
Oh yeah, there's a graph on Wikipedia, or not a graph. It's just a list of all of their titles and then what they are a mockbuster of.
Oh, okay.
If they are, they have a bunch of original titles too.
Oh, good for them.
And one honorable mention movies, by the way, I have a segment on here because these aren't mockbusters, but these are movies that one of them I've seen, one of them we need to see like ASAP because I didn't know it existed, but I'm a little obsessed with it. First one, which I watched when it came out, Titanic 2.
I've always heard of Titanic.
I've always
2.
told you about
Yeah.
Titanic 2.
Oh, yeah. I've always heard about it from you. Yeah.
The premise of it fucking awesome. It's not a sequel to Titanic. So it's not like it can't be a mockbuster because it's not like it literally is about a ship called the Titanic 2. It's a kind of a tourist trap thing where they're like, it's the anniversary of the Titanic. And so we are sailing from America, or where do they say the Titanic took off from Britain?
From England to the U.S.
Yeah. So the Titanic is going from the U.S. to
Okay.
England. And because of global warming, there's a typhoon. And so instead of the boat hitting an iceberg hits the boat. It's really good.
Oh, that's fun.
This other one is Death Racers, starring, and it's like a Fast and the Furious kind of thing. It's not directly a mockbuster, but it's just a racing movie, starring Insane Clown Posse
No fucking
and
way.
former wrestler Scott Levy, aka Raven.
I don't know Raven.
Oh, I thought you would.
I'm sorry.
It's got a wrestler in it though.
I know. You know, there's that 20-year gap I have where some wrestlers came and went during it where I'm like,
Sure.
who's Rhino? I don't know.
Anyway,
Okay.
that one sounds love.
I mean, ICP.
I
being
love
in it.
ICP. I mean,
Jesus.
God, we're Michigan natives.
Yeah, I know. I can't say I love ICP, but they're Michigan people.
I
so
have
gotta-
very good associations with ICP. I went to high school with some juggalos. They were
Okay.
nice. They were nice folks.
Went to high school with ICP.
No, and the Shaggy Two Dope. And, no.
They, speaking of wrestling, they did a wrestling entrance theme once.
Did they really?
Yeah,
For
it was
who?
the the Outcasts. No, it was like the Oddities.
Mm-hmm.
They did a whole fucking theme for this stable of wrestlers called the Oddities, which I think were like freak show freak type people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I listened to that song a lot on the WWF album back when it was F.
Nice.
Lucy, get off the counter.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, you. She just
get
looked.
the fuck out of there.
Next up, Murderbot.
The Murder Bot.
Mm-hmm.
Fake.
That's fake.
Okay.
What
did
is that?
you Did you have a movie in mind?
I made these mockbusters of movies.
Is it Chopping Mall?
No, it's not Chopping Mall.
Oh, okay.
Think bigger, mainstream.
Murder Bot.
Mm-hmm.
Not Child's Play?
Mm-mm. I feel like you were about to say it, which is weird.
I wasn't.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I didn't have anything else in my
It's
mind.
not Child's
besides-
Play.
Okay. Murder Bot. Bot.
Mm-hmm.
Robot.
Mm-hmm.
Killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween 3? I don't what?
No.
What?
The Terminator.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Murder bot. It's funny
It's
you were
'cause it's right outside
describing the premise of Terminator. Like it's a robot and he's killing people. Pirates of Treasure Island.
Okay. Fake.
No, it's real.
I'm assuming it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, specifically A Dead Man's Chest.
Is that the second one?
I think so.
What's the first one?
Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl.
That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
I think Dead Man's Chest is when it starts getting real confusing.
Because it brings in Davy Jones, right?
Yeah.
And we're supposed to worry more about him than Barbossa, but then Barbossa's still around later on.
Yeah, I don't know.
It gets fucking
It gets really
wild.
confusing and
Yeah.
weird. Starring Lance Henriksen.
God damn it,
as
Lance.
Long John Silver.
No.
Here's what I love about the Wikipedias for these movies is I don't know who put these pages together. Some of them, I don't know if these links are wrong or someone mixed something up, but there's an actor listed here, John Ferris. When you click on his Wikipedia article, it goes to this. I'm just going to read his like little summary paragraph on Wikipedia. James P. Ferris, 1932 through 2016, was an American chemist. He is known for his contributions to the understanding of the origins of life on Earth, specifically by demonstrating a successful mechanism of clay-catalyzed polymerization of RNA, providing further evidence for the RNA world hypothesis. Additionally, his work in atmospheric photochemistry has illuminated many of the chemical processes which occur in the atmospheres of Jupiter and Saturn's moon, Titan. I hope that that's that guy in this Asylum movie.
I hope it is too.
I really
feel like
playing
it's
a
not.
random pirate in this movie. What do you do?
Exogenesis isn't a legitimate theory.
I mean, what do you do after you've kind of solved mysteries that have plagued all of humanity?
Yeah, once you peer into Titan's atmosphere, might as
Yeah.
well just go fucking wear a fake peg leg and stand in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
For Asylum.
It's probably a green screen.
What? Oh.
I don't know if they're filming on actual boats for that.
Yeah, they didn't go anywhere near a coastline for that movie.
Dude, I bet that fucking wasn't it that Pirates of the Caribbean porn parody that was like the most expensive
Pirates.
porn?
It was
The most expensive porn ever made.
I've seen it.
I was gonna say that. I
sure
bet
have
that
seen
has
it.
like 3 times the budget that this did.
Dude, that movie, I think I owned it. I think
Seriously?
I bought it. Yeah, because
I
was
never
another-
watched it.
was
But I remember when that came out. I think because it was
because there are
just-
skeletons. There are like CG skeleton armies
Oh
in
my
it.
God.
That like they don't fuck. No,
Oh,
they
no.
don't fuck. No.
Oh, see,
but like
that's
there are battle
disappointing.
scenes with them. I still remember some of the scenes from that
Oh,
movie.
I would-
because
I would
think it was
watch that.
2 discs maybe. I think it was 2 parts, and it was just called Pirates, and so. It was in video stores, and kids would ask their parents to get Pirates of the Caribbean or just for Pirates, and some parents would get that
Yeah,
movie
dude.
instead. It was a whole fucking thing. I can't believe. Thank you for bringing that.
Yeah,
back to my mind.
That's the thing because that was such an expensive thing that got made.
I forgot all about that movie.
Yeah.
That's
When
so
did that
funny.
come out? That would have been
I was still in high school, so that would have been 2015 maybe.
2005.
Or I'm sorry,
maybe?
2005. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
that young.
That's yeah. I don't know. That's hilarious that you've also seen that. I don't think I ever watched it, but like I'm familiar
I've
with it.
watched it, sat down and watched it from start to
That's
finish.
so funny.
Yeah.
Because I bet it's actually like decent.
It was a porn.
All right, next up, Hillside Cannibals.
Hillside Cannibals?
Hillside Cannibals.
So Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes. Is that real or fake?
Fake.
It's real.
Fuck.
And that was made when that Hills Have Eyes remake came
So
out.
like 2006?
Yeah, I think
somewhere?
2006. Yeah. Kill List.
Kill List.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? A parody of Death Proof? No.
You're close title wise.
Death Wish?
No.
What is Death Wish?
Death Wish is that Charles Bronson
Oh, that's right.
revenge porn movie.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. Kill List
Mm-hmm.
is the movie. Kill Proof.
Mm-mm.
Kill Wish.
No. Do you want me to just tell you?
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, because they had the... Okay, it's like a list.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Is this real or fake?
Real.
No, it's fake. I made
What
it
the
up.
fuck? Damn it.
Yeah.
I was
Right?
starting to just think they were all real.
Oh, see? I did a good job at spacing these out.
Yeah, you're fucking me up.
Exorcism, the possession of Gail Bowers.
Gal Bowers.
I don't know, man.
The possession of this news reporter live on the air. That's real.
Yes.
Okay.
But what is it a
The Exorcism
mockbuster
of Emily Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also, another instance of Wikipedia being amazing on accident. I hope this wasn't a mistake. There's an actor here, Thomas Downey. The Wikipedia goes to Thomas Downey, former U.S. representative from New York. He got in a physical fight in the House chamber after Republican Robert Dornan called him a draft-dodging wimp.
Wow.
I hope it's that dude.
Yeah.
He was just like, you know what? I can't fucking stand it here anymore. I'm going to be an actor. Hey, you want to talk about our sponsor this week, Columbia College, specifically their tuition system. It's like tuition, but with an R. So it's tuition.
Yeah.
And I think this is awesome because if you're taking online classes or evening classes with Columbia College, you don't have to buy books.
That's the best part, man.
That is what kind of sealed that for me, because if you've ever gone to college or university, as they call it in other countries,
I love that.
books are so expensive.
They're
And we're
so
talking,
much, man.
and you think, oh, books aren't, you go to a bookstore, what's the most one can be? Like a nice hardcover coffee table book, like maybe $40? No, dude, some
Man.
book. I don't know why they're so expensive.
Talking hundreds of dollars.
Even used, they can get, yeah. I don't know why.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Is
that
it just all a big
gatekeeping.
racket?
Yeah, of course it is.
Like there's no like actual, I don't know. Anyway, that's its own investigative podcast episode for a different series altogether. But with Columbia College, again, if you're doing their online or evening courses, no books. Instead, you get e-textbooks at no charge.
Yeah, and it's really cool that with those e-textbooks, you can not only like highlight things and add your own notes to it, which, that because sometimes you want the physical book so you can write notes in the margin, but if you can do that on the e-textbook, that's great too. But I also love that you can convert them to audiobooks.
That's so nice.
Dude, if you have to drive to class, there you go. You learn it on the way there and back.
Yeah, I
That's
also
awesome.
retain things I found when I listened to them.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty neat. Year round, they have 8-week classes too, so you can get a degree quickly if you're thinking of going back to school. And they've been accredited for over 100 years.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so good.
Very cool. So this is like a legit, this isn't a degree mill. This is like a real school,
Yeah.
real college. So if you want to check that out, you can apply today at mytruition.com/deadmeat. And again, that's mytruition, TRUITION.com/deadmeat. Our other sponsor this week is Simply Safe Home Security. In our last ad I did for this, I think it was just me for that one, I talked about how, in Paranormal Activity 2, they hire those security guys to install, and it's like they have to rip apart their whole house to do that.
Yeah.
Drilling and wires and stuff, and we were just messing around with our own Simply Safe system, and it was really easy.
Yeah.
It looks cute, too. I thought it was an air freshener at first.
Yeah, it's very discreet looking.
Yeah. You're not going to look like your home is a prison.
Mm-hmm.
With
It won't be like my background cameras during the Purge series.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they even have motion detection stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to stick one in upstairs. We have a loft with like a sliding door that goes out to the roof of the building, and that's always like a scary thing for us. Someone could get on the roof and come in. Stick a Simply Safe thing up there.
Yeah.
We'll be good to go.
Yeah, so it's super easy to set up, and it's $15 a month for around-the-clock monitoring, and I feel like that's worth it.
Sure.
Especially if you work or you're gone during the day, because that's when most home break-ins take place.
Yeah, apparently between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
They can try that on us. We'll be right here,
Yeah.
burglars. We'll be home on our
We'll do-
computers.
in our- yeah, just
Probably in our underwear, but
Yeah.
that's okay. But if you're not like us and you have to leave to go earn an honest paycheck.
If you want to try Simply Safe yourself, you can go to simplysafe.com/deadmeat, and that's SIMPLI safe.com/deadmeat. You'll get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. So if you don't like it, no big deal.
Yeah.
It's risk-free. It's just a trial. You've got nothing to lose. So go now and go to simplysafe.com/deadmeat so that they know we sent you. And one more time, simplysafe.com/deadmeat. Next one.
Okay.
The 9/11 Commission report.
Man, that sounds like a James Gressel original. Is it?
No, dude, it's real.
It's real?
It's real. This was released around the same time that United 93 and World Trade Center with Nicolas Cage came out. And so the
God.
9/11 Commission report is like the actual report. Like you can buy it in book form.
Yeah.
The one review on this Wikipedia says that this one is good, apparently. I love the idea of Asylum randomly making this actually
Really
good
tastefully
movie
done.
based on the 9/11 Commission report. I kind of want to watch it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that one I did a double take when I saw it.
I need to know if they recreated any.
I know.
Did-
I know. I have
You know, I have a lot of questions.
I know, like, did they recreate 9/11, but like Asylum style CGI? Do you know what I mean?
Dude, I don't think you're allowed to do
I
that,
don't think
Asylum.
that you're allowed to do that.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Yeah, would watch that. I wonder if you can even get that anywhere. Does Asylum have its own streaming service? I'd be shocked if they didn't.
Dude, I don't know. They should go in on one with
Full Moon.
Full Moon.
Full Moon
and-
does have a streaming service.
Okay, well, they should partner up and license all of Asylum stuff and all of Trauma stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just stick all those on a fucking
Oh,
streaming
yeah.
service. Call it the garbage bin. And then
Yes.
you can go, whenever you're bored, you can just go digging through the garbage bin to look for something to watch.
That's not a bad idea.
Call Lloyd Kaufman.
Oh, he would love it.
He'll do it.
I think he would love that idea. Next one, Dr. Weird.
Dr. Weird. Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds too profitable to be fake. That's real.
It's fake.
What the fuck?
And also, Dr. Weird is the name of an antagonist from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, is he the guy with the pointy hair?
He's got, and like goggles. He's at the beginning of every episode in the castle.
He's like the main bad guy,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then
And the Mooninites.
The Mooninites who are doing this as hard as they possibly can, and also setting off bomb threats in Boston.
Oh, man. You remember when that was news?
Yeah, because of a viral marketing thing from Adult Swim for the Aqua Teen movie.
The movie, yeah.
Had little Mooninites, which look like
They basically
8-bit
were light
Space
bright. They
Invaders.
looked like little light brights that they kind of.
Yeah, and they stuck them around Boston, I
Yes,
think.
it was Boston.
And this was early 2000s. We're still fucking freaked out from 9/11, and there were, huge bomb scare. They were called in as bombs.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right, Lucy, come on.
Lucy, why don't you ever come visit Dad during podcast time? I'm right here. I'm not reading
All
off
right.
of anything.
Next one.
Yeah.
Transmorphers.
Real.
Yes.
Transformer.
It's Transformers, starring Amy Weber, former WWE diva and member of the Cabinet, which I'm not familiar with. Do you know the Cabinet or no?
What's the cat?
I don't know. It was
Was
it was a stable.
Oh, it was like a faction?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think she was someone's image consultant or something, which sounds about right.
Amy Weber, did she have a different wrestling name that she went under? A different wrestling name?
I didn't. If she did, I didn't.
I'm so glad to hear how many WWE people have been working with Asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Former professional wrestling valet. That was what they were called. Also divas. So she was a diva. No, I don't Oh, she was JBL's image consultant. I see. JBL kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
He was like, when I watched, he was Bradshaw and part of the Acolyte Protection Agency, which was really cool with Farouk. But apparently after I stopped watching, he also controlled behind the scenes stuff. And like, he's like a cowboy guy, gave himself the title and is like hazed people in the locker room. Like behind the scenes, it sounded like he sucked.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like real.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh, that's shitty.
I know.
And then you think about people who are there now, like the New Day, who are just like there to make sure everyone's good. I love those boys.
Yeah.
Okay. The Hitchhiker.
Fake.
It's real.
I don't know what that's a thing for, though.
The Hitcher, which I always talk about.
Oh, yeah,
I was shocked that they did a mockbuster of The Hitcher of all things, because to me, something is prime for a mockbuster if it's already really popular. But The Hitcher is kind of like a deep pull.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird, not super obscure, but obscure enough. And you're not going to get a bunch of mainstream audiences wanting to watch The Hitcher and accidentally getting this.
If they wanted to, yeah, right? You're not going to fucking honeypot them with that.
Yeah.
If they wanted to do something with The Hitcher, they should have done The Hitcher's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh my God. And then fucking is it Arthur Dent? Is that the main character?
That sounds
Or
right.
like that Alan Rickman robot just gets like tied up to some semi trucks and ripped apart.
No, that's how they separate.
Oh no.
That's how they separate Zito Bob, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, with his two heads. They're like, all right, yeah, that's his surgery.
I like that. I like that mashup very much.
Yeah, there you go, Asylum. There's another
That's the
idea.
first time anyone's ever come up with that specific mashup. I feel like we live in an era where you can buy merch where it's just every fucking IP like mashed up together and it makes no sense. I mean, I have a fucking shirt with Elsa sitting on the Iron Throne.
We have a fucking poster with Jon Snow riding a Triceratops.
Yeah, but that mashup, the Hitcher's Guide to the Galaxy,
That might be a new one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a very good one.
You're welcome, universe. Now that's in you.
AVH, Alien versus Hunter.
I like how they can still keep Alien because it's generic enough.
You can't copyright Alien.
Oh, what? You own aliens now? That's fake.
That's real.
I feel like I'm batting
Obviously,
zero.
that's AVP Requiem.
Yeah. Oh, Requiem specifically?
Well, that's like, I think it's like AVP Requiem came out and then this rode on the wave of...
Well, Requiem was the more fun movie.
Which one is that?
Requiem is the one that's not in Antarctica. So
Okay.
original AVP is in Antarctica, has the ship, the awesome alien
Yeah. They won't...
Sanaa ship, and Lance Henriksen.
You mean Predator?
I'm sorry, you're right. Predator.
Yeah.
No one's trying to fucking alien.
I ship them a lot.
Yeah. Oh, everyone
I like
does.
them. Oh, everyone. Okay.
Oh, for sure. But the second one has a town getting nuked, so there's that.
Yeah. AVH, Alien vs. Hunter, by the way, stars William Catt, who was the greatest American hero. That show, Greatest American. Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. So he was, and also, perhaps more familiar to you all on a horror podcast, he was Carrie's prom date.
Oh,
The
okay.
blonde guy with the blonde curly hair.
So this is William Catt, not Cat Williams.
Not Cat Williams.
Cat Williams was not in
Crazy,
Alien
you're
vs.
right.
Hunter.
Different, maybe better movie.
Definitely better movie. Having not even seen it, I
Right.
can tell you that if Cat Williams was in there fighting aliens and Predator knockoffs, that's a movie I would watch.
Yeah. Asylum, I hope you're listening to this. We have a
Right?
lot of good
We are
ideas.
just feeding you ideas, man. We are
Yeah.
bankrolling you well into the next decade,
All right,
which
next
begins
one.
in a few months.
Mutant High, senior year.
Fuck that. I hope it's fake.
It's fake.
Okay, Mutant High senior year, and is that like X-Men First Class? or
Yeah,
some
I
shit?
just wrote X-Men blank. Just any X-Men.
Which one is the X-Men Babies movie? Was
Isn't
it
that the
all-
one that just came out? Or that hasn't come out, right?
Oh, the New Mutants.
Is
the
that
one
the
that'll
one?
never come
Is that the
out?
one with the
So,
babies?
that's the one with Maisie Williams.
Which one are they all I've seen like no X-Men
I was making a
movies.
joke. I was like doing a Muppet Babies.
I think
one.
I've seen the original and I saw the third one, but I saw it in Germany, so I saw it in German.
Whoa, you didn't even see the original X-Men trilogy?
Wait.
Because like
I saw I think the first one.
and third. What? Oh wow, I was at all those midnight releases. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
back when I was like into superhero movies because they weren't everything everywhere.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw all the Spider-Man.
But the third one was real bad.
Yeah, that had the Juggernaut, dude.
Oh, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Honestly, that moment was the beginning of the end, I think. Like, in that moment...
Are you saying for superheroes or
No,
popular culture?
for the internet is now mainstream,
Yep.
and the internet has influence in what happens in media at large.
I remember that came out. It would have been in May because that's when superhero movies came out. But it came out, it would have been my junior year because I was in band and I brought a shitty old laptop because this would have been 2005 to the senior class's graduation because I had to play there. And in between playing, I wrote an essay for myself, not for school or anything, about how the internet now influenced popular culture at large thanks to Snakes on a Plane and the line, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch," being included.
Would that have been the same year?
I think it was the same year.
That's
That was the
interesting.
thrust
Honestly,
of my thesis. There you go.
I keep thinking about, because I want to write a book eventually. I do so much goddamn research on this podcast. I should be able to write a book.
Yeah.
That would be interesting, talking about that shift.
I'll dig up that essay and you can see what
source it.
17-year-old James had to say about it.
All right. Next up, Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys? Mm-hmm. Isn't that a real movie?
Yeah, you got it. It's a real movie.
Oh, no, I thought, isn't that a real non-asylum movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I meant. It's like it's fake, but it is.
Okay.
It is my mockbuster of Interstellar because Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
But also, it's just the name of a Clint Eastwood movie about old guys who are former astronauts going to space again.
That's what I thought.
Next one is I Am Omega.
I Am... Oh, so I Am Legend?
I Am Legend, yes. Real or fake?
It's either real or Gressel's creation.
What is it?
Gressel's creation.
No, it's real.
Fuck.
I do love the title of this one, though, because it's a reference to Omega Man, which... Have you seen Omega Man? That shit's crazy. It is Charlton Heston. It is It's an adaptation of I Am Legend, but it's Charlton Heston fucking just shooting zombies. And I think the first interracial kiss on film, if I'm not mistaken. It's real good. Big recommend. I don't know if it counts enough as a horror to review it for the podcast, maybe, but it's very fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have we gotten any Gressel creations?
Not yet.
I want to know, because we put them to work yesterday. We told them, come up with these.
Yeah.
And he said he sent over 50.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's a lot. I couldn't put all those in there. Okay. Next one. Alan Quartermaine and the Temple of Skulls.
Oh, my God. Alan Quartermaine. Isn't that from The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
What, that name?
That character?
Oh, I don't know.
That's definitely a real character.
Oh.
Alan Quartermaine. I think, because, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, isn't that kind of
it's a weird,
free-for-all copyright kind of thing?
It literally is, because I think the Invisible Man is in there, in, fucking Edgar Allan Poe or some shit. It's just, a weird... I have no idea who's actually in it, but it literally is just whatever fucking characters.
I think that was Sean Connery in the movie that came out.
I don't think he gave a fuck about that movie.
Well, that was close to him being done, right? He's done, right?
Yeah.
He's retired.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an Indiana Jones thing. Oh, that would make sense because he played Quartermaine, I think, in League. So and then he was Indiana Jones's dad in the third Indiana Jones movie, which I still have never seen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that's real.
It is real. Yeah, it's the Crystal Skull mockbuster.
For sure.
I love that title though.
That one's one where it's like, if you told me Shia LaBeouf was in that one too, I'd believe you.
That would be a Shia thing to do.
Yeah.
Is then go star in the Asylum version of your movie that you're also in.
Yeah.
Honestly, that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be
Someone
pretty
did that. Yeah. I wonder if they'd even be allowed to. I bet legally there'd be issues.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
Yeah. I'd go to jail for that. That's a ton of blood.
Is that There Will Be Blood?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fake.
That's fake. I made that up.
Okay.
But wouldn't that be awesome? That's what I just thought of that first scene where that guy gets fucking smushed in the refinery and just that's a ton of blood.
I shall consume your malt beverage.
Next one is Monster. Just monster.
Just monster. I think y'all are way too creative to have submitted monster as a fake one, so it's real.
It is real. But what do you think it is a mockbuster of?
I don't know. Alien? Monster.
Here's the clue I'll give you.
Okay.
This mockbuster title, even though it is so not descriptive, ironically, it is way more descriptive than the actual movie's title.
It.
No.
Monster's Ball, and the monster is accidentally seeing Billy Bob Thornton's balls
No,
during that sex
no.
scene. Which I'm pretty sure you can. That's a hardcore sex scene. Is it him and Halle Berry?
Halle Berry, yeah.
The Thing?
No. You give up.
Sure.
Cloverfield.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because Cloverfield,
You don't know what the fuck that means.
yeah. But
Mhm.
also, what a great title for a movie.
Kind of like Brightburn.
Brightburn's the name of the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cloverfield's the name of the tapes?
I don't know. I don't think it's... I don't know. I think that's... You got to get into the fucking deep lore.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Cloverfield actually is.
There's that third Cloverfield movie we got to watch.
Yeah.
That fucking Cloverfield Lane was good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
God, John Goodman. So fucking good. Sunday School Musical.
Is that a High School Musical parody? That's Gressel's.
Dude, it's real, and
Fuck.
I've seen it. I've
What?
seen it. I rented this with Carrie. This was one where when I saw this come up on the list, I had a flash. I was, holy fuck, I remember watching this. And I...
Are there actual song and dance numbers in it?
Yes, it's super Christian.
Oh, but Asylum made it?
Yes. Okay, so apparently, and
Okay.
I left this bit out in my notes, but
But it's burned into your brain.
I just remember, yeah, I guess Asylum at one point, I think maybe someone like suggested you should just tap into the Christian movie market because it's there and make
and
like
only VeggieTales is hitting it up.
yeah, VeggieTales is dominating that market for sure. And like A Dog's Purpose. Was that? I don't know if that was a Christian movie.
Oh, I don't think A Dog's Purpose was.
God
but
is real. Wasn't that a movie?
Heaven is for real.
Heaven is for real.
But then there was the other one too around the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess someone told Asylum, hey, you should just get into that market and make kind of Christian mockbusters. And yeah. So it's weird because they make these super wholesome Christian movies, but also their mockbusters of things tend to be more violent and more sexual than their counterparts because they just release direct to video. They don't have to deal with ratings or anything. So it's weird. They're just totally opposite ends of the spectrum. Hooligans of Houston.
Hooligans of Houston. So that would probably be like a Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York.
Okay. I was thinking of like blank of blank. Yeah, with similar words.
Real or fake?
Fake.
It is fake, and that is
Gressel.
Gressel's original.
Yeah, it is. I bet that one that's one you're proud of, huh, man?
That was a good one. Some of them were just too funny. I couldn't use. I was like, these are too hilarious.
Hooligans
I
of
can't.
Houston. I don't even know what that would look like.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Paranormal Entity.
Okay. Fake. You're trying to fuck with me. No, it's real.
It's real.
Okay.
What is it? A mockbuster?
Paranormal Activity.
It's Paranormal Activity. They did a whole Paranormal Activity series, by the way. So we could do the Asylum version of our Paranormal Pool Party
Jesus
with
God,
such
no.
titles as... I didn't put these on here to make you guess because you would get so annoyed at me being like, it's actually Paranormal Activity 4. But these titles are excellent. 8213 Gacy House
What the fuck?
is the second one. Annalise, The Exorcist tapes, and 100 Ghost Street, The Return of Richard Speck. So obviously Gacy House is like
the-
John Wayne Gacy, but you know Richard Speck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
the
serial
nurse
killer.
murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm dying to watch whatever. Whatever these are, they're probably not tasteful.
Oh my God. All right.
All right. To grandmother's house we go.
To grandmother's house we go. That's like almost touching on something in my head, but I can't think of what it is.
We've covered it on the podcast.
Oh, really? Like in depth? I don't know.
To grandma. Oh, okay. Here's my other hint. To grandmother's house we go if you want to see grandma get naked.
Oh, The Visit.
The Visit. Is it real or fake?
Real.
It's fake. I made that up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good mockbuster title for that.
Sure, yeah. Is that the one that you were 12 years? No, that's not that old. Which one is the one you're trying to sell here?
I haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Because I want to be able to fucking pitch it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. The Amityville Haunting.
Real.
Real.
Amityville Horror.
Yeah. Alien Origin.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
Alien.
No.
Oh, Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
God,
they got to the point.
Just fucking garbage is that, probably. Alien Origin. Like, what's it an origin of, Asylum?
If they don't have their own kind of alien,
Yeah.
unless their alien series is its own canonical.
Well, apparently, judging by their Paranormal Activity series, the titles don't have to relate to be a series in Asylum. So, yeah.
Here's one that's easy, but I just wanted to talk about it very badly. Atlantic Rim.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Pacific Rim, because they did this one on Mystery Science Theater.
They did, yeah.
Our buddy Jonah.
Yep. I know, yeah. If Jonah's listening to this, he just got war flashbacks. That movie's awful. Movie features Graham Greene, by the way. Academy Award nominee, if not winner. Dances with Wolves. And I always remember him as I think he's Jacob's dad in Twilight. He's definitely in Twilight.
Okay.
Yeah, Graham Greene is great.
Got it.
Vampire boyfriend versus werewolf boyfriend versus my dad.
Speaking of Twilight, there it is. But that one's fake.
That one's fake. I made that up.
Versus my dad is the
But
giveaway.
that is what Twilight is.
What's his name?
The dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that's who we were, team.
Charlie.
Yeah, Team Charlie.
Yes.
Team Charlie all
Charlie
day.
for sure. Age of Tomorrow.
This is my dad. Age of Tomorrow. This is not Edge of Tomorrow.
It is Edge of Tomorrow, yeah.
All right, it's real.
It is real.
Is it also resetting a life over and over?
I don't know.
That movie was fucking cool.
That movie's really good.
Yeah. That movie's one where you sit down and go, oh, I'm having a great time.
I remember that one was so... Because I had never even considered seeing it. I think that was one where they really kind of bungled the marketing.
Oh, yeah, it had a different title, right?
Yes. And people were like, no, it's so good. I had to, like, word of mouth get a recommendation to watch it. And it was so great. Yeah. I think they are making a sequel.
Well, hopefully Dr. Sleep gets the same word of mouth.
I know.
Go see Dr. Sleep.
Dr.
We should have covered it on the podcast to help.
I know.
Oh, it's so good.
It's real fucking good. But like we saw it and then it was like weeks before we could have talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. NDAs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Cat.
That was it?
Yeah.
Christmas Cat is fake.
It is fake. What is that a mockbuster of though? This might be a little roundabout, so sorry.
Christmas
This
Cat.
is actually a horror movie I would love to make. This isn't the one I want to pitch, but this is one where I also was like, this would be a fun horror movie. Wait, what were you going to say?
No, I don't have it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Krampus.
Oh, I would have guessed Krampus just because
it's my mockbuster of Krampus, but this is based on this is real mythology, the Yule Cat of Iceland. And it's a cat who, if kids don't get new clothes for Christmas, the implication being that if you're a little kid and you're lazy and don't do your chores, you won't get new clothes for Christmas. So if the Yule Cat doesn't see you wearing new clothes, he'll eat you.
Wow, Yule Cat.
Because you were lazy.
That's pretty fucking classist.
Yeah.
What about all those poor kids who their parents can't afford new clothes?
They gotta get a job, James.
Or else Yule Cat coming for him.
Yeah.
How big's this cat? Running around eating kids.
I don't know if he's supposed to be kind of normal cat size or...
Does he work in conjunction with the Krampus, or is this a separate culture?
No, this is separate.
Okay, because Krampus is German?
German, and definitely German. I don't know if there's like versions of him elsewhere.
Okay.
There's also like, I forget what country has, basically it's Krampus, but it's like a dude. It's just a fucking dude in dirty clothes who has like a switch.
Yeah,
So,
spanks your kid if they're
that's
bad.
weird.
Yeah, that's a weird culture.
Yeah.
What country is that from? I don't want to go there.
They don't even have a monster. It's just some dude who comes by.
Jerry's gonna come get you if you keep disobeying.
Android Cop.
Robocop.
Yeah.
Real.
No, it's fake. Oh, no, wait. It is real. I'm sorry. I'm misreading
You
my
don't
sheet.
even know anymore.
I know. It's all just a blur. Yeah, that's real.
That one is one where maybe it's not as violent as the thing it's ripping off.
Robocop is so violent.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some crazy gore in that.
Yeah. Oh, I'd buy that for $1.
And Red from that 70s show being evil.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, man, that's such a good role. He's so good in that.
And now we have a statue of Robocop in Detroit.
Is that there now?
I think so.
Did they
Even
follow
though it
through
wasn't
with
filmed
that?
there, it just takes place.
It was filmed in Texas, I think.
Okay.
I think they filmed in Dallas, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. That movie's got some A+ stop motion, by the way. I think the droids and stuff are stop motion. Yeah. Abracadabra.
This is Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm. Real or fake?
Fake.
It's fake. That's a Grussel's
Because
original.
there wouldn't be an Asylum movie based on a 93.
I don't know,
family
man.
picture.
They did one of The Hitcher. That's such a random ass
Yeah.
movie.
Okay. All bets are off. Never mind.
I could see them doing a mockbuster of this now.
Sure.
It's kind of come back in popularity.
Yeah. Everyone wants a sequel, but I feel like it's never going to happen.
I don't know if we need a sequel.
Well, we never need a sequel, but sometimes, you get some aliens. Sometimes you get a T2.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is hire James Cameron to make Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh, fuck. They're all blue and 8 feet tall. Road Wars.
Mad Max?
Mm-hmm.
Real.
That's real. Yep.
Okay.
Izzy's Way Home.
Is this like Bridge to Terabithia or some shit?
No, it's not.
Is it Homeward Bound?
No, I'll give you a hint. I'll just tell you right now that this is real.
Okay.
Asylum's first animated film.
Oh, Finding Nemo. Finding Dory.
Finding Dory.
Ah.
Starring, Tori Spelling is in this. Also featuring Joey Fatone of NSYNC fame.
Oh, man.
As Carl the Sea Cucumber.
What a fall from grace.
He's fine. He's been on Broadway and shit.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like yeah, he's still working and doing stuff.
Okay.
Dude, if you get offered a random voice part, just do it. I don't think it really matters what it is.
Yeah, I'd say that's mostly accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Cobbler.
The Cobbler.
Hmm?
So a shoemaker. God, I'm stuck on animated films now.
Yeah, it's not animated.
The Cobbler could also just be an Adam Sandler movie, just period.
It's just the Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I was like, why is that in my head as Adam Sandler?
I put that there to throw you off.
I didn't get me.
Just reminding everyone that the Cobbler exists.
Hoo-hoo.
Ooh, make you some shoes. Some magic shoes.
Is that what you did?
It's
when was that movie? Why do I know?
Too recent. It came out too recently, I think.
Was it before or after That's My Son or whatever the fuck that one was with Andy Samberg?
After, maybe.
Man, for someone who knows early Sandler like the back of my hand, I do not know his later library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters? Who's going to call? Ghost Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
It's fake, though.
No, it's real.
Okay.
Karate Chameleon.
Kung Fu Panda?
Mm-hmm.
Fake.
It's fake. It is both Kung Fu Panda and Rango. Do you remember Rango?
Did he do karate in that movie?
No, but he's a chameleon.
Okay.
So it's both.
Not all chameleons are the same. All right. Rango was clearly a cowboy chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
That's nowhere near karate.
But never mind. Sinister Squad.
Suicide Squad. Real.
That's real. It's funny. I was thinking, I want to write a mockbuster for Suicide Squad. That'd be funny. And then, oops, no, they actually already made one.
Aren't they just making it again?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know.
It's weird. They just get a do-over.
They're just gonna redo it.
I know.
It's not a sequel. They're just redoing it.
Yeah, I think.
But we're swapping out some of the actors.
It's weird. I don't support that because it confuses me.
It's a bankruptcy of creativity, is what it is.
You don't get movie duo. You gotta wait at least 10 years for that.
There should be like a fucking 10-year time limit on remakes. God damn it. Mm-hmm. God damn it.
Like everyone, you just have to sit and think about what you did.
Yeah. Let it fucking cool down. See, taking the new
In
air.
like 10 years, everyone will be like, actually, Suicide Squad was good because people are nostalgic for it. And then you can cash in on that like nostalgia thing.
It's better for everyone.
Yeah, there you go. Geodisaster.
Geodisaster's real.
Yes.
I feel like I've heard this title before. Is it like a it's not Armageddon.
No. I feel like the movie It's a Mockbuster wanted to be Armageddon.
Is it 2012?
No. Close. You're close though in the kind of subgenre
It's
of
like a disaster
shitty
movie,
environment
right?
movies. Yeah, Geostorm.
Oh, I wouldn't have
Even
guessed that.
Geostorm sounds like an Asylum title.
It does. Was anyone in that?
I forget, but yeah. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Triassic World.
All right. That's probably real.
It's real.
Yeah.
They did that right around when Fallen Kingdom came out.
Oh, that recently. I
Mm-hmm.
would have assumed Jurassic World, like the first one.
Apparently, no. Because
Okay.
Fallen Kingdom was the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonny Bean, the cannibal capitalist of Wall Street.
That's fake.
That's fake, and that's the one I want to make.
Sonny Bean, the cannibal capitalist of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Like the Wolf of Wall Street.
No, but that's also very good.
Sonny Bean's on a bunch of Quaaludes.
Yes,
Just fucking,
eating people.
yeah, just crawling.
slowly.
Oh my god. Yeah, he has to get back to his cave, so he hires that dude from Boardwalk Empire to take him there during a storm on a ferry.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, and he's like, isn't there a scene in Wolf? He's on the boat with that guy. And she's like, get the fuck off my boat. But in the Sonny Bean version, it's like, get off my little cave island. Just throws money at him.
Yeah.
What is that a mockbuster of though? It's not
Oh.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, what was the title again?
Sonny Bean, the cannibal capitalist of Wall Street.
The cannibal capitalist of Wall. Is it just Wall Street?
No, but again, also, I like the idea of combining those with the movie that I'm making a mockbuster of.
American Psycho?
No, think 2007. This is the one where I was like, I'm too late.
Oh man, 2007.
Think of the format of this: Sonny Bean, comma, the cannibal capitalist of Wall Street.
Robert Ford, the coward who killed.
No, but again, you're making this better. Like
We just got to combine all
you're
these.
just making this a better and better movie. No, dude, it's Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Fucking
So it's
duh.
also a musical.
Oh,
on top of everything.
Jesus. That's a lot to throw onto a pile, but I think we could do it.
I'm gonna like write it. We'll see if we can get Scorsese involved.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the the assassination of Sonny Bean by the coward Robert Ford. Oh, it's all good. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Nazi Overlord
Oh.
is the next one.
I don't know. Real.
It's real.
Yeah. Because Overlord is like a thing.
It was a
Obviously, yeah.
mockbuster of Overlord.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nazi Overlord?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It just came
Overlord?
out.
I know.
It was kind of under the radar.
Right? Yeah, I thought that was that wasn't a huge release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Unending Saga.
The Never-Ending Story.
Mm-hmm.
Gressel.
Gressel's did that one, yeah. Hornet.
B-movie.
No. No, but you're close.
Wasp? Is there a movie called Wasp?
No, but I mean, there's the character Wasp.
Ant-Man?
No, you're getting farther away from the family of insects that this would be a.
Locust?
No, Hornet. Hornet's the asshole version of the.
Bumblebee.
Yeah, Bumblebee. The move Transform. Bumblebee is the car.
Oh, I forgot.
Which actually, a lot of people said that movie's
A lot of
great.
people said
I
it was
almost
really
watched it on
good.
the plane, but I watched fucking Greatest Showman like a chump.
She loved it.
Oh
She
yeah,
loved
love
Showman.
Greatest Showman. Love that you can't fucking see anything in that movie
Are you sure it wasn't just because you were watching on a plane?
on a tiny little screen. No, it's just everything's CGI and the camera doesn't stop moving.
Oh.
There's a lot. Monster Island.
Shutter Island?
No, but Man, you're making all these better.
Yeah, that's not hard. Monster Island, I don't know, is that Jurassic World again?
No, this one is kind of difficult to guess, but I just kind of love that it is a mockbuster of like 5 different movies. So this is real. We got Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Kong, Skull Island, just Godzilla, plain old Godzilla, Rampage, plus, and it says like some OG Godzilla movies from Japan. It just is everything.
Okay.
It's all the big old monsters.
And I bet they all look like garbage.
Yeah, they do. You know they do. Pet Graveyard.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Based on the new one, it's real.
It's real. And last but certainly not least is Clown.
It.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Yep. It Chapter 2 specifically, so that just came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom. Asylum movies.
Wham bam.
I really want to we got to make the Hitcher's Guide to the Galaxy
Oh, God.
and Sweeney Todd, the Demon Capitalist, or the Cannibal Capitalist. No, Sonny Bean, the Cannibal Capitalist of Wall Street.
And his assassination by the coward Robert Ford.
Yeah. It's 5 hours long.
Yes.
It's very beautifully shot.
Yeah.
And Brad Pitt's in it.
He has to be.
Yeah.
The whole thing banks on him. All right. Well, those are Asylum titles.
Mm-hmm. There's some, I got a hankering for some of these now. Just because I can't believe they exist.
Yeah, there's so many that sound like they'd be fun. I'm always skeptical of, because like Sharknado is a movie where it's intentionally bad to be fun, but we just did not have fun.
It is hard to make a movie where like being intentionally bad, it takes out what is fun about when a movie's bad. So like the movie that is very successfully terrible is something like The Room.
Or Birdemic.
Or
Those are like the
Birdemic.
two go-tos.
Because those are...
They were sincerely
Yes,
made.
those were a sincere effort.
Yeah.
And weren't trying to be bad or funny. And so therefore... It's the sincerity that makes them really funny.
It is. It's all about the sincerity for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's too insincere when you're like, wouldn't it be crazy if a shark flew through a tornado and got chainsawed in half? Although that's probably the best part of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But I mean, I fucking love Snakes on a Train because that one's just... I just love that some investors were like, but we want to see a snake eat a train. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad they paid up.
Yeah.
They gave the people what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Great. We're going to go get started on that screenplay.
Yes, absolutely. If you've got any other stupid mockbuster ideas, let us hear them in the comments.
Yeah,
let's
throw those
write
comments in
some
there.
amazing screenplays together. Yeah, cool. So that's it for this week.
Next week might be Thanksgiving themed, maybe.
Oh, yeah, we have an idea for a movie we're going to review. Are we going to stick to that?
If that's up to you.
I mean, all right, I think we're going to do Pilgrim next week.
Yeah, because I'm looking to do an extra kill count, but Pilgrim just came out, so I couldn't do it.
I keep seeing it everywhere now.
Okay, if it's being talked about that much, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's fucking not fall behind on things now that we have some time to keep up with it. We're watching The Mandalorian.
Yes, we've been watching The Mandalorian.
It helps that it's once a week.
Yeah, like
by
a
the
proper
way.
TV show should
Yeah.
be. Once a week, and it's like 40 minutes. No commercials.
Big thumbs up.
I can keep up with that.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Don't fucking dump 10 hours of content on me. I'm a working adult.
Yeah.
Don't have the time.
Yep.
But tune in next week for Pilgrim, apparently. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And follow Dead Meat on social media at DeadMeatJames on Twitter and Instagram.
And I'm at Carebeck, CareBecc on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want merch, DeadMeatStore.com.
And go see Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, go see Dr.
Please.
Sleep. It's very good.
It's very good. Our boy Mikey Flanagan knocked it out of the park again.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Until next week, I'm James.
I'm Chelsea.
And this has been the Dead Meat Podcast.